Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope all of you are doing well. A hearty welcome to today's English class. Today we are going to learn the Unit 6 from the English workbook. So students, take page number 80. Let's begin. Photographs of the presidents of India are chronologically given below. Can you identify them? Write down their names. Why is the president of India known as the first citizen of the country? So, this you can do it by yourself, but I will be asking you find out from the net which year they were chronologically you have to. For example, first one is the Dr. Rajendra Prasad. He was the president of India from 1950 to 1962. Like that you have to identify the person and write down you may, those who don't know, look in the net and write down. Then, why is the president of India known as the first citizen of the country? Because he or she represents our country and he or she is the head of the executive, legislature and judiciary, the three arms of our government, and also the head of our armed forces. All the executive actions are taken in his or her name. So because of that, the President of India is known as the first citizen of the country. Now, Test 1, reading comprehension, Test 1. Then Test 2 are given. You read it by yourself and find out the answers, write down the answers. It is very easy. Take page number 86. Make noun forms of the given words. One is done for you. Example, happen, happening. Know, noun form is knowledge. Accept, acceptance. Separate, separation. Oblige, obligation. Achieve, achievement. Take words from the box given below and match the words that go along with them. You may use some of the words more than once. So some words are there, you have to combine and make a meaningful word. For example, communal harmony. It is given there, communal harmony. Then you can make a sound system, waterproof, newspaper, study tour, heartfelt, fine tune, black pepper, killjoy. You would have come across some words from Indian languages used in the chapter My Childhood in your textbook Behave. For example, Pakka. Look up the dictionary in the English language and find 10 words which are of Indian origin. 2 are done for you. Chutney. It is now used in English, but it comes from Indian languages. Karma. Then you can find out many words are there. Avatar, bangle, bungalow, guru. Some of the words come from Sanskrit, some from Malayalam, some from Hindi. Shampoo is from Hindi. Varanda, yoga comes from Sanskrit. Jungle, roti, jute, curry, dal, nirvana, pandit, kaki, bazaar, parda, sari, shawl, pajamas, masala, jail, dharma, go down, churidar. These are some of the words you can find out. If you look in the net, you can find out any number of such words. Next, fill in the blanks to complete the process of washing clothes in a machine. Use passive form of the verbs given in brackets. So already you learned in the textbook grammar about a passive voice, active and a passive voice. Now you have to fill it with the passive form of the verbs given in brackets. Dirty clothes are taken for washing. Clothes are separated on the basis of texture, color, etc. and made into piles. Each pile is put past tense and past participle is the same, put. So you write put in the washing machine tub, in the washing machine tub. Then detergent powder is added and the required program is set. Set is also same, no change. Set. A past participle and past tense is the same. Once the washing is over, the clothes are removed from the tub and hung for drying. Hung, H-U-N-G, hung. Passive voice. Expand the news headlines into 3 to 4 sentences of a short article. Use passive voice wherever it is required. For example, Mumbai flooded with rainwater. Usually headlines of the news is given like this. And we need to expand it. Yesterday Mumbai was hit by incessant rain. The city is flooded with rainwater now. Water is being pumped out from the roads. The residents are requested by the municipal corporation to remain indoors. B. The fire caused by crackers. You may write down what I dictate. Yesterday, a fire was caused by crackers. Yesterday, a fire was caused by crackers. C-R-A-C-K-E-R-S. Full stop. Diwali was being celebrated with lighting crackers. Diwali was being celebrated with lighting crackers. Full stop. A bomb soared above. S-O-A-R-E-D. Soared. A bomb soared above and entered a first-story house window and entered a first-story house window and set the curtains on fire. And set the curtains on fire. Full stop. The fire brigade, B-R-I-G-A-D-E. The fire brigade was called. Full stop. The fire was soon controlled. The fire was soon controlled. Next one. Bank robbed in broad daylight. Yesterday, a bank was robbed in broad daylight. Yesterday, a bank was robbed in broad daylight in Sida Bazaar. In Sida Bazaar. Full stop. The routine verb bank transaction. The routine, R-O-U-T-I-N-E. Routine bank transaction was being conducted. The routine bank transaction was Being, B-E-I-N-G, being conducted. Full stop. The staff was made to raise their hands by the robbers. The staff was made to raise their, T-H-E-I-R, their hands by the robbers. Full stop. A large amount of cash was put into the bags by them. A large amount of cash was put into the bags by them. Full stop. The police was called after the robbers had left the bank. The police was called after the robbers had left the bank. Full stop. An enquiry is being conducted. An enquiry is being conducted to trace the robbers. To trace the robbers. Next one. Taxes lowered for some commodities. The general public was given some relief. The general public was given some relief when taxes were lowered for some commodities. Some relief when taxes were lowered for some commodities. C-O-M-M-O-D-I-T-I-E-S. Commodities. Full stop. Prices of essential commodities have been slashed. Prices of essential commodities have been slashed. Slashed means lowered or reduced. The petrol prices have also been lowered. The petrol prices have also been lowered. Full stop. It is hoped that the common man shall be given more relief. It is hoped that the common man shall be given more relief in the days to come. In the days to come. Next one, phrasal verb. In the lesson My Childhood, in your textbook Beehive, the phrasal verb breakout is used by combining a verb break with a preposition out, denoting the meaning to begin. Many more phrasal verbs can be formed with the same verb break, joining with other prepositions. They are break into, break away, break open, break down, break up. Now replace the underlined words with a phrasal verb from the list given above using the correct form. The passengers were troubled when the bus stopped due to engine failure. So, the meaning of stopped due to engine failure is breakdown. Breakdown. You write down the sentence, complete sentence in the space given. For example, the passengers were troubled when the bus break down. Second one, Neha's relationship with Rohan came to an end over a very silly matter. Came to an end means break up. Third one, the burglar, in spite of all security, entered Mr. Khan's house and took away all valuables. Here entered means break into. Break into. Next one, the child attempted to leave the mother's grasp, but she held fast. Break away. Break away. Next one, the new director decided to discard the age-old practices in the office. Discard here means break away. Next, Question is for editing. Use capital letters, full stops, commas and inverted commas wherever necessary in the following story. Some words are also wrongly spelled. Check the spelling errors and correct them. Once the fairies of the tree set out to choose their dwelling places. So, once all should be capital letter. After places, full stop should be there. Then starting the next sentence with the capital letter. Some, S should be capital letter. Some were wise in making their choices and some were foolish. H is missing there, so add a foolish H. Last H. The wise fairies shunned the trees that stood alone in the open fields and settled in a thick forest. The T should be capital letter. The wise fairies, F should be capital letter. Shunned the trees that stood alone in the open fields and settled, S-E-T-T-L-E-D, settled in a thick forest. Again starting the sentence with the capital letter, but B should be capital letter. But the foolish one said, open the inverted commas. Why should we crowd together in a forest? Put a question mark there. Let us go and live in lonely trees near villages where humans will bring us gifts. Close the sentence with the inverted commas. After gifts, close the inverted commas. One night, a great is spelling is wrong. G-R-E-A-T, great. E is not necessary, cut off E. Tempest swept over the country. Country spelling is wrong. Last Y should be there. No time. Put a full stop. Then start the with the capital letter. The lonely trees were blown down and the foolish spelling is wrong. Add H there. Fairies and the foolish, full stop. Fairies, F should be capital letter, became homeless, but the great dense forest resisted the fury of the storm. The wise fairies, F should be capital letter, fairies said to the foolish ones, comma, open the inverted commas. People, P-E-O-P-L-E, E should be there. Should stand together like a dense forest. It is only the solitary tree growing unprotected. Unprotected spelling is wrong. Instead of K, keep C. Protected in the open field that is overthrown by a silly thing like a storm. Put a full stop and close with inverted commas. Next one is a listening comprehension that you leave it. So with this we come to the end of this unit. So students, write down all the answers in your workbook. So thank you. Have a nice day.